Hello, I'm Professor Pamela Naidoo, the CEO of the Heart and Stroke Foundation South Africa. I'm really happy to speak to you on this World Stroke Day, which is a culmination of World Stroke Week, which began on the 28th of October. I'm quite proud of our tradition at the foundation because we have focused a lot more on stroke over the last 8 to 10 years. And not just on heart disease, but we also look at the relationship between the heart and the brain, and so strokes are a very important part of the work we do. This year, we focus on physical inactivity and its risk factor for stroke occurrence or stroke incidences. However, what we'd like to inform you about is there are many risk factors for strokes, and physical inactivity is but one of them. But we would like you to see what the relationship of physical inactivity is to hypertension, to obesity and overweight, to stress management, and all of those risk factors that really can lead you to the onset of stroke. So if you look particularly in the last few years post-COVID, many younger people are suffering stroke, and this includes people under the age of 40. That's very young for a stroke patient, and oftentimes it's pretty severe. And we can assign this to many factors, although 80% to 70% to 80% really is preventable. But if you look at familial history, if you don't know your family history of the risk factors, if you don't measure your risk factors, so on a year-on-year basis, know your blood pressure, know your cholesterol levels, know your glucose levels, know the functioning of your heart and so on, as well as embrace the good behaviors that lead to a healthy life and to reduce the risk of stroke, is to also watch your nutrition. So having a balanced diet is very important. Having all of the nutrients, macronutrients and micronutrients, having a sufficient portion of protein and carbohydrates and fiber and so on, that the nutritionists and dietitians tell us to consume. And if you're able to just on a day-to-day basis adopt these healthy behaviors, maintain and control your stress levels. Daily stresses are way more harmful to your health outcomes than just having one or two stresses once or twice a year. And so all of this in combination will lead you to primary and secondary prevention of strokes. However, having said that, sometimes we have what we call cryptogenic strokes, where we don't know the reason for it. And so, yes, there's always that possibility of you having a stroke and following a really healthy lifestyle. But if that actually happens, then you just keep on persisting and adopt digital health technologies, AI, and so on, that help in your self-management. And so you have a combination of prevention strategies that include your medical doctor, allied health, your self-management skills, and ultimately adopting the healthy behaviors that will lead to better health outcomes.